This is DARKSOUL 246 with a X-Saber deck update. I'm gonna try to post more consistently because I haven't been posting. It's like once from me going consistently. It's like out of nowhere a month later. So I need to start posting consistently. I'm gonna start doing that. But this is the X-Saber deck profile, and here we go. 1 Grand Soil, 3 Full Rule, 3 Embers Blade, main floater, very good. 3 Full Home Knight, attack defense position, gets an X-Saber from the graveyard. Most of the time, DARKSOUL or Embers Blade. Really good against Treeborn Frog and Frog Monarch. 3 DARKSOUL. Main searcher, pretty much the main searcher Full Rule if you don't have him already. Bogger Knight. Bogger Knight is how this deck explodes out of nowhere. Same thing with God's Mercy Call. 2 Partial. Partial is the stall deck, and it goes with Reinforced Truth. But yeah, he's pretty good. He pretty much brings out all the good ones. Like, you can bring out really good synchros Partial, but like some of the 3s won't do the job. So Partial is really good in this deck. Arabellum, just for that free card out of the hand when your opponent has an empty field. Ragagira. Yeah, Ragagira is not too bad. He gets the Full Rule loop. If you can get the Full Rule loop off, Ragagira. Or you can just recover from a Dark Hole or something, right? Bogger Knight Ragagira. This is a new card, Debris Dragon. You can reborn DARKSOUL and then Black Rose the field and then get a search to the end phase. It's pretty good. That's what I think. And you can reborn Maxi and search for special summon Orient Dragon. So 1 Maxi. I think Maxi is pretty decent, but I don't really like him at 2 or anything without hand traps or gores or whatever. 2 Pot of Duality and Rhoda and a Tinky. Tinky searches for Bogger Knight. I'd rather have run 1 Tinky and 2 Bogger Knight instead of 3 Bogger Knight, since Bogger Knight, Tinky is really good. And search for Ragagira too. Mind Control, 3 MST. I think 3 MST is you have to max it out because the Fire Fists are about to get good. And Tinky, people are running a lot of continuous cards now, so MST is gonna be really good. And I think that's why they didn't hit it. Because MST maxed out is going to be a have to have against Fire Fist, Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole. Traps. 3 Goblins Emergency Call. I think Goblins Emergency Call is a really good card in this deck. It's pretty much it punishes your opponent for blind MSTing. Oh, what was behind it? Oh yeah, and Reinforced Truth. Yeah. Punishes your opponent for blind MSTing, and you can Hunlay and then set Goblins Emergency Call, and that's really good. So you can search for Full Rule and then Goblins Emergency Call and then go ham next turn. It's really good. 1 Reinforced Truth just for the Partial, and it also makes Full Rule easier to get out because if they saw Warning or Summon or Bottomless or Summon. Bottomless Trap Hole, just 1, just for the. I ran Bottomless before, but Eternal Tribute, Warning, and Solemn Judgment. Pretty standard for those. Extra deck, I run for the 5s, Wayne, Catastor, Netear Beast, and Librarian. I think Librarian's really good in this deck. If you have Partial and DARKSOUL and you just drop a Full Rule, you can single for Librarian and then use Full Rule and then single for Stardust so you have protection, but then you draw 1. So I think that's pretty good. And these are just standard tier beasts just to lock your opponent down or to protect from Dark Holes and MSTs and set back row. Yeah, it's pretty good. 6 stars, Orient Dragon, Barkion, and 2 Hunlays. Hunlay is really good in this format because Warning is at 1, and now they cannot negate your Hunlay unless they have a Starlight Road or Reinforce or Huge Revolution Over, which pretty much nobody runs. But yeah, Hunlay is going to be really good in this format since they can't stop it anymore. And Barkion is just pretty much Chain Burn and any other trap heavy decks that you're really afraid of. Like if they only have one set trap, you go Barkion, and then if they have multiple, you go for the plus Hunlei. Black Rose and Souza. That's for Onion Dragon, and then you can Mind Control and Synchro for it with a tuner, which is pretty good too. Souza's for the what do you call it? Bogart Knight. 8 stars, Scrap Dragon, Stardust. It's pretty standard in Classifier because I run so much Warrior. You can get a lot of Warriors in Grave, make him actually kind of big, but he's pretty good, yeah. 9 stars, Mistworm. Mistworm is made a lot in this deck. I'm surprised at how much times I make Mistworm. And Gotham is obviously pretty much made every duel if you play. He's pretty much made every duel. I just don't run multiple of him because it's not very good to run multiple of him, I personally think. So yeah, Mistworm and Gothams are pretty staple. Side deck, I run side deck 2 Max C's. Max E, well first if it's Earth, it's a target for Debris Dragon. And some decks like Doppel Warrior and stuff and Quasar decks cannot handle Max E. They can't side against it unless they have Discord or whatever that one hand trap stopper card. But Debunk, yeah. This card is really good against him. Like, he will win games because of that. 2-0, man. No, Gravekeeper is a really hard deck to face sometimes. Like, your deck is a lot of monster base. So if they roll Tribute, the only way you can really come back is by doing this to their Spy. So they can't do anything else. Because their main engine is their Spy. So, and this also goes against Giragia. Leeching the Light. I do not like Light Imprisoning. I think Light Imprisoning is kind of bad. Because Light Imprisoning is too... Like, your opponent could easily, just get rid of it. But this way, you can just, destroy their... Just take all their light monsters' attack points and just, destroy them. 2 goes a match, because the whole entire deck's Earth. And most of the synchros are Earth, so... Goes a match pretty much just wrecks some decks, so... This is, a staple in the side deck for this deck. 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. Yeah, I think Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, Dark World is a gay deck against this deck, because you can't loop them, you can't do anything with Gothams against this deck or Arabellum. So you really have to not do your regular combo against any other regular deck. So in order to do that, you have to Shadow Mirror or you'll lose. I mean, you can still win first game. It's not that big of a deal, but Dark World is a deck. 2 Compulse. I just added this in. I don't know if I'm gonna I'll probably replace this, but it depends. If I side it in one time and it's really good, I might keep it. Trap Stun, and Malevolent Catastrophe. Back row is gay, okay? Yeah, Trap Stun just takes care of the problem. Sometimes Trap Stun is no good against Glider Beast. I learned that myself at regional. Trap Stun is no good because they'll just Bestiary and then you'll just totally be screwed. But this is good against Glider Beast. But I didn't draw into it, so it was sad. Well, that's it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, here's the mat. Most of the time you can't even see the mat, but Red Eye's mat. Yeah. Okay. See you guys. Bye. Peace.